together, I don't even need to chase it. You see it's written on my face. It's the right time, right place. How I'm loving life these days. Right place. How I'm loving life these days.
Our opening keynote of the symposium is someone who is helping.
You want here?
Hello everybody, Aiden Schlukuski here to bring you the action between the Fanshawe Falcons and the Conestoga Condors. Battle of the Birds on hand for you this November afternoon. Tip-off set to get underway. The starting five for the Falcons: Bogart, Lawrence, Ennis, Walker, and Kuwal. Conestoga countering with Obang, Davis, Philivong, Lloyd, and Liao. And we are underway. First possession going to the Falcons. And it's going to be Bogart handing off, moving forward. Kuwal. The foul will be called. That will be the first two free throws. Davis takes the foul. His numerical counterpart, Amon Walker, to shoot. Second one no good. Conestoga trying to box out. As Lloyd had it momentarily, it's a bit behind Obang. And that will be a turnover. Falcons right back on the attack. As 1 for 2 from the free throw line was Walker. He has a 1-point lead for his team. The handoff now moving into the paint, spinning away, and the finish from Amon Walker. Fanshawe comes in 1-3 on the young season in the 4 games played. Conestoga 0-4. As we continue to do battle in this opening quarter, moving forward, Obang trying to create a face of space, getting it over to Philivong. He'll fire and splash! Philivong 1 for 1 from downtown as he ties the score up. The putback attempt no good. Liao trying to go for the rebound. Conestoga has numbers. And surrounded was Jose Davis, kicking it out. Well, thought about now getting over to Obang. The same spot, the same result. Obang, it goes. Philivong and Obang, the exact same spot on the floor, same result, as that has the Condors up by 3. Now a 3-ball sent over by Walker, clanging off the iron, no good. Lloyd secures the rebound, gets it on over to Obang. Give and go, Condors with space. Now Lloyd lets one fly, and it's good! 3 straight triples for the Condors. As from the top of the arc, it's Terrell Lloyd hitting, and the Condors add to their lead. Now into the paint, moving forward, spinning off, no good. Liao going up and bringing down the board, his first of the game. As the Condors getting a couple key stops on defense, transitioning to offense. It's Obang, going to be closely watched by Kowal. Conestoga trying to cycle, driving forward, Lloyd! And it will count the basket plus the foul. A good hard drive to the rack, Terrell Lloyd. Conestoga coming out like they've been shot out of a cannon. Conestoga lost their last game to Redeemer, 86-82, a close game. Liao grabbing the board and puts it back. Off the missed free throw, Liao immediately jumps on it and will secure the 2 points off the bucket. Kowal kicking it out. And it's Sivek. In the paint and rejected by Lloyd. Conestoga on fire, getting it over to Obang, who goes up and it will fall. Ladira Obang now up to 5 points in the early going. As Conestoga with speed flying up this floor, kicking it out from deep, no good. Jousting for it, it's Jose Davis splitting the D, and now he'll come up with some pace. Curling back, offloading, it's Obang. Obang waiting for the traffic to dissipate. Now Obang drives, he'll hammer the brakes, spinning, letting the go. Ladira Obang, 2 more points. Obang does a great job stopping on a dime as he was able to get another basket to fall. Now he's back on defense. Lloyd tried to go for the rejection. Amon Walker will able to secure 2 more points. Conestoga up 17-5 in the early going. And it's Philivong. Bounce pass finding Leo. Nice pass finding Lloyd. He'll outweight. Great patience from Terrell Lloyd as you saw the pump fake, able to outweight his defender and have an easier layup. This one will not fall. Lloyd going up, grabbing the rebound. And what is an exhilarating start to this game as Conestoga all over the Falcons right now, up by 14. And the energy has been brought by the Condors faithful as Liao drives into the paint. He'll have a quick look around. Now it's out for Obang. A deep 3, no good. Philivong trying to run it down, and he'll keep it alive, but it will be an errant pass. Now coming back is Amon Walker, and he will be fouled by Lloyd. And finally, we can take a breath as a back and forth first few minutes of this game. And now it's going to be 2 free throws for Walker. Walker good on the first. And we'll have 2. These are going to be a couple substitutions made by Avery Sutton. So we get ready to resume. Landon Harden had a great rookie campaign, looking to build on that this year as well. He'll be right back in, getting it over to Obang. He thought about it, elects for the pass. It's to Braham. Braham getting over, baseline drive. Landon Hart with some contact. Liao trying to get the offensive board, will be unsuccessful in this time. It was Emmanuel Liao leading the Condors in points last year with 204. A dual threat as he racks up the rebounds and the points. continues to be a force in the paint, and teams really have to respect him. And that allows for some open areas on the other parts of the floor that the Condors are able to hit from. And you're seeing that be one of the factors, is their three-pointer clearly working in the early stages of this game, as they have a number of them hitting. And that is going to be a 3-ball for Jose Davis, doing exactly what Jose Davis has done his whole collegiate career, being a lethal shooter for this team. Now it's into the post. Braham guarding his man, trying to back it down. This one a little bit too much on the offensive rebound, will not go. And now the Condors have the ball thanks to Landon Hart's efforts. Hart was named to the all-rookie team last year, as Obeng with a good bucket. And this has the Condors rolling 24-7, our score. That's just a flurry of offensive attacks from the Condors. Last year they averaged 68.7 points per game. And as Emmanuel Liao gets the rebound, able to find an open Obeng. Obeng, some fancy dribbles. Bounce pass for Hart underneath, and the reversal. Landon Hart gets a bucket on a great series of moves from Obeng, finding the open Condor, and was finished off. And the Condors will have the ball right back, as Kavon Nath coming into the game, as well as Jordan Walsh, the second-year players, getting some time on the court now. Coming back, it's Braham. Braham getting on over to Davis. Conestoga has their passing working, getting it to their shooters. It's Hart, he'll fire. This one looking good, and it's good. Landon Hart for three. 5 different Condors have hit a three-pointer in this game, as they really are feeling their shots from deep. Shooting 83% from beyond the arc. This one going to fall. That is going to get 2 more points on the board. Fanshawe trailing by 20. To mention this attack non-stop for the Condors. Jose Davis lets another one go. This one clanging off there, no good. Jousting for it under the net and coming away with it. It's going to be Josh Lawrence. Lawrence closely picked up and watched by Nath. The 3-ball up, rims out. This one flies and good, rattling around Brandon Bogart. The third-year St. Thomas native hits a 3. That's the first made for Fanshawe. Back to Davis in the corner, good! Jose Davis again for 3. Conestoga continuing to feel the 3-ball, kicking it out. As Caleb LaBelle driving in on Jordan Walsh. With 2 more points in the paint, as Fanshawe continue to try to find ways to answer this flurry of attacks from the Condors on a surging offense for the guys in white. Conestoga in white, Fanshawe in black. Aiden Pekuski here to bring you the action between these two teams in what has been a flurry. If you're just tuning in, you've missed a lot of offense so far, as this loose ball taken in. Braham almost had it, but it's in the security of the Falcons. And a good move getting around Thorup. And the putback attempt, no good. Players joust for it, and it's Nath coming away, surrounded by a flurry, and will throw it off. Great awareness from Kavon Nath. He's just in his second year after graduating from Resurrection in Waterloo. That was a great basketball IQ play from number 3. Now it's going to be Braham setting back out. 1:12 to go in the opening quarter. Conestoga, a great start As this back in for Hart. He's able to handle the ball momentarily, and it'll slip off his fingers as he went up for the shot. And that will be out of bounds, a turnover for the Condors. Racing up, it's Bogart. He'll lose the hand on the ball, gets it back momentarily, and a good pass along the baseline. Kowal picking up his first bucket as Fanshawe trailing by 16, trying to cut into the lead of the Condors. Nath keeps it alive on a good jumping effort. Saw his vertical on display. There's such talent in this Conestoga roster, and they continue to bolster it as Bram fires and hits. Conestoga, you can't say it enough, they are feeling it from deep as they have hit a number of threes. As Nath tries to get there, this one off the mark, and it is going to be kept alive. And this one will remote. Landon Hart gets the loose ball. Shot clock shut off. Moving forward and a steal away. Kowal has it. Be closely watched by Hart. The layup, no good. Players, it'll hit off their fingers and out. In the opening quarter, thus far, we still have .2 on the clock. Conestoga 7 for 9 from three-point land, 77.8%. And it is a deep two. That is how the first quarter is going to end. What a way to start this match, 35-16. As we take a look at the stats, Obang currently has 9 points, leading the Condors. Right behind him is Terrell Lloyd with 7. Amon Walker has 7 points for the Falcons, with Caleb LaBelle having 4. Conestoga has threes from Philivong, Braham, Hart, Davis, Lloyd, and Obang. Davis has 2 made triples so far as they came out firing on all cylinders and were rewarded for their efforts. They had the lead after 1. And that's been the real difference maker in this game, has been the 3-ball. Only 1 made on 6 attempts for the Falcons so far. It's Conestoga getting the separation they need, finding the open man, and they have time to set their feet and let it fly. And they've been converting a number of times. Points even in the paint, with the bench coming up clutch so far for the Condors, 8-4. It's high-flying action here at the Student Rec Center as we get ready to resume for the second quarter momentarily. Take a look at the standings. Mohawk sits atop the West with a perfect 5-0 record. Lambton and Humber right below them with also perfect records, 4-0. Conestoga coming in looking for their first win after falling to the Redeemer Royals. Fanshawe also losers in their last game, as that game would end with them taking the loss. That game was against Humber. They lost 74-71 at home. So we are back underway. Conestoga continuing to kick out. Little pump fake from Obang. Now it's Philivong. Now Liao drives into the paint, and it will be out of bounds. Looks like Yale might have thought he got fouled on the way up. It will stay with the Condors, however. It's immediately into the security of Philivong. Now it's Obang. Obang lets it fly, and it's good. Ladira Obang another triple. Last season, the Condors averaged 30.5% from deep. This season, as we take a quick look at their stat sheet, they are currently shooting 28.1%. They have a number of shooters who are able to hit at any given time, but you're seeing it on display as they're scoring up and down their lineup right now. Getting back over to Obang. Obang has Davis in the corner all alone. And the no-look pass finds Davis, and it will rattle around and come out. That was a good-looking shot for number 6. be a kick ball as it went off of Liao's foot. There'll be 17 seconds on the shot clock. Liao currently leading the team in points. Good numbers from the charity stripe. Dropped 21 in the season opener against Niagara. 14 blocked in that game. Was named the West Division Rookie of the Year. And he is not having a sophomore slump at all as he continues to pick up right where he left off. You're also seeing the additions that Conestoga has added to this team. And they are playing a big role. I'm really impressed with Conestoga's patience right now as they are outweighing the Falcons. And this one rattling around for Lloyd and will drop. Conestoga continuing to do well offensively. An off-balance shot not going to land. As it's Lloyd streaking right back up, finds Philivong. Philivong pumps fakes, kicks it out to Jose Davis who steps in. And a great pass right through a number of Falcons. Into the security of Liao. He says, "Thank you very much, good sir," and we'll finish it off. The 3 ball up, no good. And Emmanuel Liao coming down with another board. And Lloyd trying to split the D off the glass. It will rim out. Another hard drive to the rim. And stopping and pulling for 3. Liao coming and put another one on the board for him. That's going to be his 5th rebound. Quick passing over to Obang. He's got Philivong towards the top of the arc. He's going to find Davis. Conestoga really has Fanshawe moving a lot on defense. Unable to set up. As a deep 3 from Obang. A little bit short. Philivong closely guarding his man. And drawing the charge. Beautifully done. Luca Philivong sets his feet, taking the contact. That's textbook from number 11. And that is going to be a timeout taken. As Conestoga continuing to come in and fire as they're having a great time at home in this match. Now, the real test, you gotta keep the pedal to the metal. Foot on the gas, play a full 40 minutes. You're having great success early on. It's how you finish, it's how you continue to play. You're gonna see at halftime, there's gonna be talks of how you can adjust, and those mid-in-game adjustments are gonna be key. It's how both of these teams are gonna respond. Fanshawe going to look for the comeback. Conestoga looking to widen their margins. Now it's Philivong setting out for the Condors. Still 7 minutes to go in the quarter. Conestoga leading 42-18. Led by Ladira Obang. This one from Lloyd off the glass and in. Terrell Lloyd for 3. Conestoga continuing to try to add to their offense. The corner 3 going to land. And that's Addie Lever. And now Lever pressuring Philivong. He's able to offload to Lloyd. Lloyd up to 12 points as well. This one knocked away, but it will land out of bounds. Last touched by the Falcons. It will remain with the Condors. Conestoga this season really racking up the points, averaging 80.3. Currently averaging 80.3 this season. Last year, just 68.7. It's early going, but this is a great sign for the Condors as they continue to improve on their offensive numbers. Shot clock has been dropped down to 7 seconds. We are ready to resume. Conestoga has time to set their play. They're going to get it over to Obeng. Obeng loses the handle on the ball. The player's just for it. He jumps on it, has to get the shot off, but it's going to land out of bounds. And it will be Fanshawe ball. There's a substitution going to be coming into the game. Conestoga and Fanshawe doing a good job taking care of the ball. Only 11 turnovers between them. The extra one going to Fanshawe, 6'5", that category, as we play on. Liao trying to box out his man, and the switch. Great job from Emmanuel Liao, and Jose Davis getting in. As splitting the gap was Kowal. And the foul on Obeng, I believe. As Awaraji going to come in for Obeng. Kowal back to shoot a couple free throws, his first trip. First one rattling around and in. Currently a 50% shooter on the season. And the second one will fall as well. As Fanshawe continue to try to cut into this lead before recess. It's Philivong with it for the Condors. Mentioned Conestoga really generating space as Liao drives down Broadway. Big strong finish as he tries to get his own rebound. But it is Fanshawe coming down and pulling away. Kowal, the 224s clashing. And a foul going to be called. Count the basket, plus the foul is going to be on Joseph Awaraji. You see Awaraji gets his left leg wrapped around, and that is where the foul is going to be called, letting Campus to the line to shoot an extra shot. And it'll be a 3-point play. Awaraji almost alone in the corner, and there's the switch. Awaraji has it. He's going to shoot as Jose Davis secures the ball. Was almost jumped in there by Amon Walker. Conestoga still with the ball, 6 seconds on the shot clock. Liao trying to generate some space. Eddie Will, great back down play from Emmanuel Liao. Moving over, and that's stolen away by Lloyd. Lloyd, he's going back. He'll have Philivong with him. He'll take it himself. It will fall. Takes a generous bounce. Lloyd with the steal and score. As that has the Condors up by 2 more. 49-26 our score. Looking for a pass right around the free throw marker. This one no good. Emmanuel Liao grabs the rebound and it's taken in by Davis. Davis, one of the lone Condors, he waits for support. And here comes his teammates. It's over to Philivong. Mentioned time and time again, Conestoga doing a good job generating space. It's Liao back into the paint. The hook shot no good. Now coming back, a double team set as Lloyd almost coming away. He's got the steal again. Lloyd continuing to be a thorn in the side of the Falcons on defense. Liao back in, and he is going to be fouled. That foul going on LaBelle, his first. Couple substitutions being made. Nath back into the game. And Liao no good on the second. It's a couple of Falcons converge on the play. And now it's Nath going to be picking up his man in Bogart. 4 minutes to play. Conestoga had a couple of key defensive stops. Awaraji in, he tries to get the stop, but it will be a strong finish made by Campos. Now Philovong trying to look for a pass, able to get it over to Liao. Almost stolen away by LaBelle. Conestoga doing a good job taking care of the ball. It's over to Awaraji, tiptoeing the line. And he'll let it fly. And Joseph Awaraji for three. Right off the bench, his first bucket is of course a triple, because that seems to be the way the Condors are going. A number of threes now. They continue to pad those stats and are feeling it. Awaraji gets knocked down. There'll be no charge on the play. Philovong coming back. The lone Condor. Now top of the arc, it's Nath. Conestoga swinging the ball very well, getting it over to Lloyd in the interior. Nice bounce pass, finds Liao. Interior, exterior, Conestoga all over the floor as they continue to increase their lead, 55-28. And a deep three sent up, no good. Awaraji grabs the board. And now slowing the tempo down is going to be Lloyd. It's Philovong breaking off of the screen. And crossing up his man, what a move! And unable to get the finish. Philovong trying to fight for it. And what a great crossover from Luca Philovong as he left his man in the dust. Just unable to get that finish. Braham inbounds, it's going to find the security in his teammate, that's Hart. Nath with some nice dribbling, gets it over to Awaraji, the kick out, and the bucket! Joseph Awaraji, back-to-back triples for him. He's now 2 for 2 from deep. That swung into the corner. Swinging it out, now splitting the D, and it is going to be knocked away by the Condors. Brandon Kamayu fresh into the game as the Condors counter up by 30. Time continuing to take away. Braham looking for an opening, and it's going to find Awaraji. He fires again. This one no good. He's going to try to get his own rebound, and he keep it alive. Spinning off a defender, and now slowing tempo down. Shot clock went back to 14. Now it's at 8. Getting it over to Hart. Has to get the shot off. He'll step back, and no good. Shot clock violation. But it's going to be picked right up by the Falcons as Nath was knocked down, and a little bit of room now, corner and bouncing it over into the, no, it will not fall. Just trying to get into the exterior was Demarion Ennis. Now it's Kamayu trying to get into the interior, and the travel going to be called on Conestoga's 44. .102 to go before halftime. Conestoga has come out red hot as they look to come out with, as they try to keep their lead. The corner three, too much on it, hitting off Braham. It will remain with Fanshawe. Looking for a pass, stepping behind the line. Ennis will not shoot, giving it on over to Bogart. 4 seconds on the shot clock. He'll have to get the shot off. It's up, and it's off of the rim. Taken in by the Falcons. A good offensive rebound for them as they kick it right back out. A deep three, no good. Players joust for it, and it's going to be Nath grabbing the loose ball. Conestoga, 25 seconds on the clock. The shot clock and game clock separated by a couple of seconds. Braham running the clock out with good time management from the Condors as they'll let this go closer down. They'll try to get one shot off, and it's going to be Braham going up. It's hitting off the shot clock, trying to be put back in by Kamayu. 3 seconds, 2. They have to get the shot up, and it's rejected by Nath as he got the ball right at the end. Kavan Nath soars in the air, rejecting the Falcons, maintaining the 30-point lead. What a great half for the Condors as they had everything working. A number of threes, 11 for 17, 64.7%. We'll get more into those first half stats a bit later on. We're going to take a short 15-minute break. It's the Condors versus the Falcons in a battle of the birds. Conestoga leading 58-28.
I know.
Didn't get $1,000 and lost the car. Thanks. we get ready for the third. Coming out of recess, Conestoga leading the Falcons 58-28 as they have very good numbers, above 60% in their their three-pointers and their field goals. 34.7% from deep, 36.9%. That has been the main difference maker for the Condors as they are really feeling their shots. Also slight edge in rebounds, 23-19, as well as coming away with one more steal than the Falcons. We'll see what we have in store. Current point leaders, Obang with 12, with Terrell Lloyd up to 14. Emmanuel Liao also having a good first half, 9 points, 7 boards. Amon Walker leading the Fanshawe Falcons with 7 points, also having those 4 boards. We are ready to resume. And it will be Fanshawe to start with the rock. And with that, we are underway. And it's going to be Kowal not able to land. Jousting for it, and it's Philavong. And Conestoga will get the ball. Great play from Luca Philavong. Now on the counter, here comes Lloyd. We mentioned how dynamic he was in that first half of action. See what we have in store, but he'll hand off to Philavong. Moving over to Liao. We'll leave it for Philavong. Emmanuel Liao down Broadway, no good. He tries to get his own rebound, and he will. Shot clock back to 14, kicking it out. Jose Davis fires, no good. As Lloyd flies in to secure the rebound. Couple of offensive boards for the Condors. And Liao outweights the patience by the Condors, paying dividends. As once again, Emmanuel Liao outweighting his opponent and able to score the basket. Now Walker trying to generate some offense. And off the glass, bouncing around, and it will fall for the Falcons. Now Obang surveying the scene. He'll be closely watched by Walker. Now Obang off the screen, kicks it out. Lloyd fires, no good. Now it's in the corner, trying to drive baseline. Liao greets him. Nothing to be had, kicks it out. Kowal dropping it back for Walker. This one won't fall. And the putback, great play from Demarion Ennis, gets his first bucket. So we move on. It's going to be Philavong. Be closely guarded by Bogart. Pass finding Obang. Obang gives it on back to Liao. Liao backing down his man, up and in. Emmanuel Liao up to 13 points as he'll finish in the paint. Kowal now closely watched by Liao. He'll offload. And the give and the finish for Josh Lawrence. Now Philavong working on his man, trying to create some separation. As they set up their play, the bounce pass into security for Lloyd. Now Philavong lets it fly and is going to be fouled in the process. He'll head to the line to shoot 3. On the push, that is going to be the foul. Philavong to the line. Philavong has had several trips over the course of the young season, has been money thus far. Season high in points, 13. That came against Humber back in October. 3 points for Philivong, as that was some clutch shooting from number 11 for the Condors. Nath doing a good job watching Walker. It's kicked out towards the top of the arc to Siebeck. Trying to drive into the paint, and the foul going to be on Obang. This is going to send Lennon Campos to the line. And he will go 1 of 2 on that trip, as there's still a 30-point lead for the Condors, as 3 minutes have come and gone in the third quarter. Conestoga looking to get in the wing column. It's Nath trying to find Lloyd. Is that pass going to carry him off of Ennis's arm and out of play? So that is going to be the push from Obang, I believe. That's his third personal foul, as Obang into some foul trouble in the third quarter. On the counter, Philivong closely guarding his man in Siebeck. All over him, great pressure from Philivong. As Ennis thought about the three, he'll opt to kick out. And the turnover, great play from the Condors. Here comes Obang with a head of steam, and now slows the tempo down. The crossover, he'll try to drive back into the paint. This first one will not be able to land, as players jousting for it. Campos coming away. And now it's Lloyd picking up the man, and the foul on Lloyd. Obang going to head off. As we mentioned, he was in some foul trouble. It's going to be 2 shots for Walker, who's been 3 for 4 on the afternoon. Good on the first 1 of 2. As Philivong grabs the ball, he'll be met by a couple of Falcons. Has the opening, finding Hart. Hart backing down, the strong finish. Great drive for Landon Hart, up to 7 points, as he'll add another bucket. Switching over, Lloyd picking up the man. Now it's going over for Walker. Kicks out, moving to Marion Ennis. As Conestoga continuing to try to play perimeter defense, forcing the shots to be had by the Falcons. Spinning away, it's Walker, great move. Unable to get the finish, however. That was a little bit of bad ball luck for the Falcons. And a give and go between Leao and Philivong. Throwing it into the corner. Conestoga continuing to pass, trying to create some separation. And getting it back is going to be, that's Lloyd. That foul is going to be on Amon Walker, his second. Awaraji coming back in.
Hey, who got 13? Come on, who do you have? Come on, who do you have?
Bounce pass is going to find Philivong off the inbound. Conestoga right back to work in the offensive zone. They get it out to Awaraji, who lets it fly, and Awaraji feeling it, his third made 3. As Conestoga gets the 3-ball working here in the third. Into the paint, Leao watching his man. This shot will rattle around and fall. And a good response from LaBelle off the 3-ball. Liao is going to leave it for Nath. Nath thought about giving it back to Emmanuel Liao. This ball up, players jousting for it, and coming away is the Falcons. Up in transition, go the Falcons. They are going to be turned away momentarily. It's over for LaBelle, and that's 2 more points for LaBelle. Liao having a look, the handoff for Hart. He'll spin off his man. That was Ennis going down. And this one no good, fighting for it. And the Falcons once again winning the battle in the paint. 30 points still separating these two teams. And what a snag made by Demarion Ennis to keep the possession going for the Falcons. Count the bucket plus the foul. There's going to be a timeout taken as we have a quick look at this one. You can see the contact on Liao there. It's a good, strong finish from LaBelle as he's having himself a half up to 8 points. He'll head to the line for the first time this afternoon. LaBelle going to have the additional shot, trying to make it a 3-point play as the Falcons looking to cut into the lead, and he will do just that as he will swish it on his first made free throw, pardon me. It's over to Kamayu. We'll leave it there for Philavong. Conestoga continuing to do a good job passing the ball on a seam. What a vision. And the finish, no, it will not be done by Kamayu. That was a great pass from Philavong into the interior. And Philavong remaining tough on the defense. Into the corner, and that 3-ball will fall. Nicolas Siebeck hitting. As the lead continues to shrink, as the Fanshawe Falcons continuing to cut this lead. Now it's Nath. He will not be able to get this one to fall. The rim rejects him. They're now back on the attack after the stop. This team's continuing to go shot for shot in the third quarter. Off a turnover, that one in and out of the hands there of Mantuga. Now spinning away, it's Philavong. Nice pass again. This time Kamayu finds the basket. His first 2 points. Another great pass from Luca Philavong. Put another assist into his stat line as he continues to be creative at the guard position. Doing a great job finding his teammates. Stepping behind the line, gonna be offside, and Kamayu reaches in and gets the steal. Hart getting it over now to our Raji. He will convert. Our Raji into double digits. 4 Condors now with double-digit points. Philavong tried to jump the passing lane. It was able to find Siebeck, and it's given right back. It's Lever, Addy Lever, able to find an open teammate. Kamayu trying to turn away his man, but getting it right back. That's LaBelle. Quick passing, it's Nath right back on the attack. Conestoga continue to have good answers in this game, 74-48. Kamayu driving baseline, gets the separation, unable to get the basket. Landon Hart jumping all over it. And Hart into the paint, and a whistle sounds. Billabong heading off Braham into the game. Karubel has also entered. There's a quick conversation going on at the scoring table. Now there will be a conversation among the officials. We'll see what transpires from this.
He's always on the roster. Is he on here? He's on now. Yeah, he's right here. I got you. I hear what you're saying. He's not on this one. Jeff. What do you think I'm calling your name for? Sub, you're in. Sub, you're in.
Jeff Chadira into the game. Chadira, the Nigeria native in his rookie campaign, getting some playing time, standing 6'11", tallest player on the Condors. So we get ready to resume momentarily. 1:37 to go in the third quarter. As that free throw will be no good. We get ready to resume.
Jeff, you're on defense, Jeff!
We are back underway. 74-48 our score with 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Awaraji closely guarding his man. Conestoga doing a great job applying a lot of pressure onto the Falcons as this shot will not fall. And there is the first rebound for Chadira as he's on the board in the OCAA. Landon Hart driving and finishing. Great hard drive to the rack for Landon Hart. Curling back, Awaraji putting a lot of pressure. Now top of the arc as the Falcons searching for an offensive surge into the paint, kicking it out. This one flies and will rattle around, no good. Falcons quickly able to get back on it. Another three ball up. This one will fall short as Campos was looking for his first three-pointer. And moving up is going to be Braham. Braham, as time continuing to tick away in the third quarter. Having a look, getting on over to Chadira. The handoff, Nath, he'll pull it. And Nath unable to convert. As coming back go the Falcons. They'll look to try to cut into the lead a bit more. Nath going up, and that is going to be 2 more points for the Falcons. Conestoga looking for a response. Shot clock has been shut off. Now moving over, it's Braham. Braham trying to get in, kicking it out to Awaraji. 3 seconds, 2, he'll let it fly. And this one no good. After 3 quarters, 76-50, our score. Both of these teams continuing to go back and forth. So look, that was even in the 3rd quarter, 20 points apiece as Fanshawe looking to stage that comeback. There was, I believe, 1 second on the clock and a foul was called. That's going to put the players back onto the court momentarily. That was the 15th foul. This is why they're coming back on to the floor. 1 second was put back on Shadira picking up the foul. And that is going to be 2 free throws for Lennon Campos. The Georgetown native currently has 6 points, 2 for 3 from the line. It's going to be a quick conversation among the officials just to confirm. It might be the clock or it might be the foul. Not too sure at this moment. So we might have an answer coming. They're changing the time. That's what it was. It'll be 0.2 on the clock. And there it is. 0.2 on the clock. It's going to be 2 free throws now for Campos. First one will miss, as will the second, and there is the buzzer. That is the official end of the 3rd quarter. And our score remains the same, 76-50. There'll be a 2-minute break. And as the Condors continue to lead, still in search of their first win. And the Fanshawe looking to play spoiler. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to take a quick minute break. We'll be back with a recap of that quarter as well as the 4th. You're not going to want to miss this one. It's going to be a great end to this game between the Fanshawe Falcons and the Conestoga Condors. We are back underway for the 4th. As you mentioned, these teams have the same amount of points scored in that 3rd. And it's going to be a battle to the finish. Loose ball off of Hart. Conestoga able to secure. It's over to Lloyd. Terrell Lloyd having a look. He's got some space. He'll step back and let it fly, and he'll hit. Can't give Terrell Lloyd that much space as he has been money all game long. As a buzzer sounded. Timeout was in before the play, and that will be a timeout taken by Fanshawe. Conestoga right back at it again tomorrow as they'll take on the Canador Panthers, 1 o'clock. We will have that game for you. Conestoga doing a good job winning the battle in the paint so far, 32 to 30. Also doing a good job with their benches. Both of them actually each have 25 points, and you're seeing the secondary players get into the game and making the most of their opportunities, scoring a number of points for their respective teams. 26 points separate these two as Conestoga continuing to do a good job shooting the 3-ball. Have only made 1 in this second half after coming off 11 made in that first half, shooting 52% as they have taken 23 attempts from deep. .28 points separating these two as we are back underway. Conestoga looking to pad their stats and have the insurance marker, hoping to keep this lead right where it is. Stepping back and now kicking out to the corner, and a travel going to be called. That will end the possession for the Falcons. Ball back in play into Braham's hands. Now it's going to get on over to Shadira. Great pass, what a feed, what a finish. Terrell Lloyd, great vision from the rookie, Shadira, and that is going to be a big play on a rejection. Oh, look at the bench get fired up. As we get another look at this one, and going up and rejecting it, a big man, number 32, Shadira. As Hart tries to get a hand in on this play, firing from deep, no good. Rebound taken in by LaBelle. The second chance opportunity still not in, and players jousting for it on the floor. It's the hell ball. Conestoga will take over. It's a good defensive stand again. It's actually going to be called a foul. We play on after the foul. That's the second to Shadira. It's up, rejected, and coming down with it is Obang, who's back into the game, able to find his teammate in Lloyd. Lloyd, fancy move, dancing through, getting on over into the post for Shadira. Shadira up, and he will be rejected, but the foul called. He's back to the line, 30-point lead for the Condors. This will be the first 2 free throws for Shadira in the OCAA. And that will be the first made point for Jeff Shadira. As Fanshawe looking for a way into the exterior. They'll go for the 3-ball, no good. Players adjusting for it, and Landon Hart has it, and he'll keep it alive as he was falling, able to move it over. Now Obang up, and he's able to hold the ball, kicking it out. Braham takes it in. Now into the corner, Lloyd sets his feet and fires and knocks down the triple. His third made 3, up to 21 points for number 24, as he continues to be a leading force in the offense for the Condors. A baseline drive, kicking it out and trying to enter back into the interior, and punched away by Shadira. Shadira's wingspan really posing a threat for these opposition teams, as it's so hard to get around. You see him right there, quick reactionary play, shoots out his left hand and rejects the scoring opportunity. Sweet play on this pass, now finds Ennis. Ennis will let it fly, clanging off the iron, no good. Players jousting, and coming away with it is the Falcons. Right back to work as Shadira with another rejection, but it will be the second chance opportunity finished off by the Falcons. And that one going to be just out of bounds. You can see signaled by our official. Back and forth we continue to play. 32 points separating these teams. As Ennis going to direct some traffic, just missing Obang, who almost had the steal. And good pressure again from Lloyd. Lofting the pass, now it's into the corner. Seeing some quick passing, and this one coughed up. Braham securing the loose ball. Conestoga winning the loose ball battle time and time again, being able to generate some key offense from the turnovers. They have 22 points off the turnover. That is a big part of the reason they are leading. Getting it on over Obang. He'll be picked up and closely watched. Time ticking away. He'll let it fly, and he will hit Ladira Obang 2 more points. As the time was dwindling, ice in his veins, able to knock down the shot right before the shot clock expired. And a pump fake into the paint, and a big wall, and a travel as Hart and Shadira form an impenetrable wall. And a timeout will be taken by Fanshawe. Conestoga's defense really stepping up in this game, doing a great job rejecting the constant attack you're seeing from Fanshawe as they try to cut into this lead, hoping for the comeback. Conestoga's last 2 games were decided by 4 points. Lambton beat them 85-81. Redeemer won it 86-82. A couple of close games for the Condors as of recent, as that record does not reflect how close those games were and how much effort these guys have put in as they continue to look for that first win. Are in a good position to do so right now. 86-52 our score. The Falcons win came against Canador. They won that game 99-76 back on October 26th, as they were led by Demarion Ennis with 23 points. As he had the 3-ball working, 4 for 4 from downtown. There was 5 different players with double-digit points. Josh Lawrence came off the bench, racking up a double-double, 17 points, 13 rebounds. Conestoga holding Ennis as well as Lawrence in check, a combined 6 points. Braham takes the inbound and will set out. He's picked up now by Lever. Trying to work his way around the screen. Braham kicks it out. Pump fake from Lloyd, and the handoff. Braham's got it back. Braham driving right through and up and in. The speed at which Tristan Braham operates really makes it hard to defend against him. You see how quick he's able to generate. Started right outside the arc and bust on a seam right in. As Obang almost getting the interception again. And good patience waiting for the pass to develop. Amon Walker showcasing his maturity in the game, as he is in his 3rd year, the Toronto native. No look pass, Shadira, no good. Now on the counter, Braham tries to get the interception, and that is going to be no good. Hart grabs the board, add another one to his total. That's going to be his 6th. And now it's Obang trying to drive hard to the net. It will be turned away. Getting on into the post. And the push going to be signaled. And now the sub's coming in. It's going to be Will Buffon coming in for Obang. Buffon known for his three-point prowess. We saw that on display last season. This one up and will rim out. It's a good-looking shot for the Condors. Just over 5 minutes to play. That pass a little bit behind its intended target in Mantunga. Now Buffon watching, and the ball will fly, will be short, and a good box out from Ahmed. Conestoga will have the ball back. We are backing away. Ahmed into the game. He joined Buffon coming into on the floor, looking for it, and it'll be punched away from Chadira. Now on the counter, Ahmed trying to get a pace, and that is going to be the foul on Jeff Chadira, his third. We're backing away off the foul. We play on now under 5 minutes to go. Conestoga looking to maintain their lead that they have built. It's a great job in that first quarter as a little pass underneath the baseline, no good. Afwalia coming in and grabbing the ball. His first rebound. Conestoga started the game off 35-16 in the first quarter as this one will fly, no good. Chadira has a loose ball. Had Afwalia in the paint. Was unable to find him. After that 35-16 first quarter, Conestoga responded 23-12. Fanshawe would win the third quarter 22-18, and now we are into the fourth. Conestoga has a 10-point difference in this one as they have 12 points to Fanshawe's 2. And off the inbound, Afwalia looking. He'll find Chadira. The handoff, he'll get it right back as that ball was tipped. Moving over to Hart. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Buffon to Ahmed. Ahmed driving in. Now kicks it out. Hart. No good. Coming for it. And it's going to be stolen away briefly. Fanshawe able to gather. Now on the counterattack. See if Fanshawe can connect. Driving hard in the paint, spinning, the handoff and the finish. No, it's going to be rejected by the rim. Hansel Mantunga tried to get the 2 points. Be one of two players joust for it. Conestoga coming away. It's into the security of Hart. Good passing play. Walking the line was Buffon. Gets it to Afwalia and right back. Conestoga doing a good job taking care of the ball. Also, quick passing is forcing the Fanshawe to play out of system. Now Afwalia in. Kick it on out to Ahmed, who floats it eye off the glass. The chef's kiss for Ahmed. This one will fly and fall as a response on the three-pointer. 90-56 our score as Conestoga's offense has come alive. It's into the corner for Buffon. He'll have a step back three, no good. He had a good look from deep. On the counter, Walker dishes off. And that is going to be a big collision as a couple of players are down. That was by the end for Shadir, his 5th disqualifying foul. If he looks okay, as it looked like he might have hit his head off the hardwood. He's all smiles as he heads to the sideline. First free throw will fall for Seebeck. Rims out, Landon Hart grabs the board, put another one to his total. He's up to 8. Emmanuel Liao going to finish 1 rebound short of the double-double. It is unlikely he'll be back into the game. Hart has a chance at the double-double, however. As a nice move from Buffon, trying to get it to Afwanya, but it will be intercepted. Hart has 9 points, 8 rebounds, and he's on the floor. Count the basket, and the foul going to be charged to Dylan Ahmed. .235 to go at the time of the foul. As Lever coming back into the game for Seebeck. Walker, the team leader in points with 15, back to the line, 4 for 6 on the afternoon. As it's going to get back over to Ahmed. He'll be picked up by a couple of different Falcons. Now it's Afwanya. Afwanya able to evade the pressure. Lets it fly for Buffon. And Will Buffon joins the scoring party and the three-point party as he knocks down his first on his 3rd attempt. This one rims out. Offensive board secured. Back to Walker, who will let it fly. And again, the rim rejecting. Yes, it will. As it's still kept in, now hitting on the backside of the backboard, but it will stay with Fanshawe. .158 to go, 93-60 as we play on. Conestoga, great offensive numbers in this game. We mentioned they average 80 points per game, and this has been a great one for them this afternoon as they tried to close it out. Ahmed dancing around his man, eye off the glass, no good. This is their highest total of the season in a single game. Now it's kicked out. The 3-ball flies. The 3-ball falls for Jack Thorup. Thorup, the St. Mary's, Ontario native, picking up the triple. It's still a 30-point lead for the Condors. Now it's Buffon. Buffon trying to work on his man. He's trying to spin away. Now throwing it into the corner. Landon Hart, no good. Conestoga quickly trying to get back on the defensive side of the ball. Buffon, the lone man, back and swinging it around, moving forward, off the glass and in. It's 2 more points for Addy Lever. He's up to 5. This one stolen away in and out of the hands of Walsh. Conestoga will retain possession. 43 seconds on the game clock, 10 on the shot clock for the Condors as they get set to inbound. Moving over, Buffon has a look. Shot gonna have to get off. It's in the corner. Afwanya, no good. Shot clock was set, but it's taken in by the Falcons and the foul on Ahmed. That's the team says they're into the bonus. Karubel, one of the rookies, the London native, is to shoot 2. And this rebound secured by Hart. Put another one on his board, or his stat line, pardon me, his 9th. He's 9-9 now. Ahmed looking for a lane, trying to direct some traffic, nothing to be had. As the Falcons will take over, the shot clock will be shut off, 14.4. As Conestoga 14 seconds away from their first win. The kick out into the corner. Conestoga just looking to play a clean last couple seconds as this game is on ice. Count the basket plus the foul, however. That foul going to be on Ahmed, his 3rd. Dallin Ahmed has 2 points, but those 3 fouls, there's only 4.2 seconds on, so he is not in that much foul trouble. It's going to be a 3-point play, and it will not fall. And that is another rebound for Landon Hart, his 10th. 1 second left on the clock, and Conestoga going to run it out. And that is going to be the end. Conestoga wins it. They'll pick up their first win of the season as they win it 93-70. Here with Emmanuel Liao, you guys came out firing, captivating this crowd. 14 made threes, 8 different players. What allows you to be so successful in the shooting department?
It's our work in practice. We get a lot of reps up in practice. And so it's kind of crazy watching the first quarter. I'm under the net going for the rebound, and I'm just seeing all my teammates hit. But honestly, it's the work that we put in, thanks to our coaches. Our coaches, first is defense first, and then offense will flow into it. But I'm proud of my guys for shooting well tonight. It makes my job easier. So I'm just happy about that, yeah.
Couldn't have said it better. It made your job a lot easier. You have a game tomorrow against the Panthers. How can you reset and get ready for that game?
Same mindset, just dominate. Defensively first. Offensively, the game will come to us, I know. I know the game will come to me individually and the rest of the team. I just have to lead our guys defensively and offensively, and we'll get the win again. I believe in my guys. Yeah.
Emmanuel, thank you very much for your time. Go enjoy your win.
Got you. Thank you.
That does it for us here from the Student Rec Center. Conestoga gets the win. They'll be right back at action tomorrow against the Condors Panthers. 1 o'clock tip-off. Don't miss it. From all of us here at the Student Rec Center, I'm Maynard Fukuski. Thank you for spending the time with us. Be sure to tell somebody you love them, and we will see you next time.